Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to the Oracle of Atlantis. I hope you're doing good today. We're going to get into your horoscope reading at this time. We're going to be taking a look at house number 3 for you, which is your network and communication. Your house number 7, which is all about your balance, relationships, and marriage. And last but not least, we have house number 11, which is your house of blessings. This is the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. So we'll start with house number 3, how you may be communicating. You have the dog coming out with friend. So you may be communicating with a friend. There may be a need to communicate with a friend here. Today, I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and friend. So there definitely could be this call to stand up for a friend at this time, behind their back, so to speak here. The dogs are very loyal companions, man's best friend, as they say. In your 7th house, your house of balance, you have the humpback whale with the singer. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. So music and song may be offering some sort of balance here for you. You may feel called to sing, or better once you do. House number 11, your house of blessings. We have the Lynx with the keeper of secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred in silence and solitude. You will find your strength. This may be a secret revealed to you from a friend. Could somehow be connected to a mutual song even. But there's some sort of blessings with secrets here. And the lynx is very elusive. So we're going to get the cards of advice with the Heavenly Bodies Astrology Oracle. So you did have 2 cards that wanted to come out with your house number 3, how you're communicating at this time. The first card to come out is the South Node with Destined to Release. So the South Node can be connected to familiar ways of doing things. Reflect on the relationships and situations that have shaped you. Why were the challenges so difficult? What did they ask of you? Why were the moments of beauty so profound? And how did they touch you? What wound haunts you? Wearing different disguises. How have you met it each time? What message first spoke in whispers, then in screams? What is the lesson life has been trying to teach you? Have you listened? What do you need to release? Then we have the energy of the cardinal. And I was getting something with, you may want to work with candles at this time for protections or blessings. But actually what I was kind of getting through that is there may be a need to release superstitions here. So the cardinal connected to Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Instigation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. It's like the way forward is going to be illuminated a little bit here, but there's something that needs to be released, Capricorn. It's time to forge a new path. Be bold and step outside your comfort zone. Call on bravery to blossom. You're held by the unconditional love of your angels. This is relevant to any area, large or small, where you feel blocked or in need of a push. The change you seek begins with you, and even one small shift creates an echo. We have angel number 33. So 3s again, how we communicate and network. 3 plus 3 is a 6, which is the house of Virgo, which is connected to our service and health. But there's definitely some sort of releasing here, and a friend may even help you with this. So let's take a look at your house of balance here, house number 7, with this humpback whale, the singer. You have house number 10, which is typically would belong to Capricorn's number sequence, at least in the zodiac wheel. Structure, discipline, life, mission, accomplishments, and career. So it said that Cancer's energy is like your inner world here, home, family, heart, and soul, the home hearth, we'll say. And then Capricorn's energy is kind of the manifestation of the inner reality, right? But this can be connected to goals, aspirations, career, structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishment, and career. So this may be where you find your balance at this time. Accomplishments and career. Persist toward your goal with ambition, discipline, and perseverance, but don't cling too tightly to the outcome. There must always be space for growth, change, and intuition. It's where the magic grows. It's in the space of gentle hard work, where your divine masculine flourishes. Build a noble structure surrounding your inner world. Let it be the scaffolding, the container for your divine feminine. This is how you manifest in the physical plane. So definitely by taking care of the inner connections, our past, our history, our being, because it's almost symbolizing like that the feminine is everything within us, which would be more like the mind, right? And then the masculine is the outer body that is being created because of the inner workings. We have the sextile as well that wanted to come out. A combination of tension and flow, potential and rewarding situation. Clarify your intentions and move toward your dream wholeheartedly. But remember, an intention is a deeply rooted internal touchstone, not an external possession. It's your deeper purpose behind the thing you want. So can you affirm your intention with prophetic specificity while allowing the shape of what you want to shift? Can you remain laser focused while trusting the hard lines of your target to form the closer you move toward it? Shift your focus from external gains to the internal desires of your soul. You're supported more than ever in making your dreams come true. But first, you must be crystal clear on what it is you truly want. Hold on to your knowing and move through life with unshakable integrity. Your reward is coming. It's already yours. You're just catching up with it. I was kind of getting the imagery of like if you have a goal or desire in your head, right? That could be part of your like soul longings, but then that's just the image that you hold that kind of drives you forward. It doesn't actually end up having to be the specific image within your mind. It can grow and expand as well, right? And shift and change if you trust the process. There's almost this energy of not getting too caught up in looking at things outside of your personal security, home, family, right? And worrying about the things that you don't have, like the goals that you may have set in place at this time eventually will come true. So try not to get too consumed in watching other people or looking at other scenarios or situations or whatever the case may be, right? You can sometimes get like pulled into things online, looking at things that you wish or want for yourself, right? Don't let yourself drown in the lack of, but the belief of the faith in growing. Rewarding situations. So the advice and guidance for links with Keeper of Secrets, we do have Scorpio's energy. And it's interesting because I pulled this card twice when I was shuffling out your cards. Scorpio intensity, exposing, purging, and renewing. The first card that came out, and I wasn't sure if it was coming out for your reading or for myself, was Pluto. But Pluto is the ruling planet of Scorpio. So Scorpio's energy is all about some sort of transition, evolution, or repeating. Like the lessons that we need to learn would probably naturally just repeat, right? Or if you've learned them, then you would evolve through those situations. But with Scorpio's energy, there may be some change and some secrets here. This could even be secrets being revealed to you, you revealing secrets to other people. And by that, I mean things that you may have withheld from certain individuals, right? I'm not talking about like speaking secrets of other people. A rebirth isn't always loud. Powerful shifts are often subtle. Deep change radiates outwardly in time. But long before magic happens quietly in the dark, the sacred process begins by going inward to explore dusty thoughts and habits. What's innately yours and what have you picked up along the way? What's relevant to who you are today? Examine the scaffolding of your life, relationships, work, belief systems, and see them for what they truly are. Hold your identity loosely, be it your concept of self or the structures that give you shape. Transformation isn't a line you cross, but a road you walk. Then we have angel number 77. So sevens, all again connected to that energy of balance here. You may find balance in projects and work and things of that nature, your career, your goals, aspirations. There may be a call or a warning to look out for the taboo. That word is just sticking out to me in this book here. But sevens, relationships, balance, could be connected to marriage, spouse, but relationships in general. 7 plus 7 is a 14, which is Sagittarius' energy, which is tempering and balancing our own energy so that we can hit our goals and destinations and targets. So it's almost like knowing when to let loose, and as well as knowing when to be kind of disciplined, right? But there may be some sort of change or shift within your blessings here. With Scorpio's energy, it's kind of mysterious. But while it be between each viewer and the divine, right? Definitely a transformation of blessings here. Now we have a few angel numbers that wanted to come out with the angel number messages oracle. So there are 4 that wanted to come out, so you may connect. They may be for different viewers out there, so take what resonates. They do come with affirmations, so there could be personal affirmations for each individual. The first one we have 1010 with I am impatient. I am patient. Keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. 15, I am wise. Your love for others is powerful and you are able to spread your gift of support far and wide. Your curious and social nature bring you in contact with a variety of people, all who would benefit from your warm, heartfelt words of wisdom. I am wise. So it's interesting. We have we have 10, which can be connected to house number 10, which is technically Capricorn's number, right? Like you are the 10th zodiac sign. 15 is connected to the devil in the tarot, which is also connected to Capricorn. And the devil can actually represent success in career and personal, or not personal, but like financial or even vain matters like money in society can be considered a vanity as well, sort of, but it does represent success. So it's not all, can also be bondage to our desires. And where do they stem from? And that could be where this transition may be happening with Scorpio's energy. Then we have 19. I am a pioneer. Independence and self-sufficiency are necessities to you. You are extremely capable in life and in work and aren't afraid to take big risks to achieve the life you desire. I am a pioneer. And 77. This number's come out twice now because it came out on, I think it was the last card I read from the Heavenly Bodies. It's time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. I am brave. Just kind of getting this. This would be the Sun card in the tarot, which is kind of that Leo energy. So I do want to pull a final closing message with the Light Seers Tarot. But I accidentally looked at the bottom of the pile for this, so I do want to show you the card as well. We have the Swan with Grace. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. I try not to look at the bottom of the deck. Sometimes I do. I was doing it for a while. But then, you know, sometimes it becomes like too much information. But I did accidentally happen to glance at that card when I was preparing your cards for your reading here. So what is the closing advice for balance of the air trine energy for Capricorn? Oh, we have the Magician. It's like releasing these energies, right? It's like into like a cosmic cauldron, releasing your old energies with that self node. But it's like a recycling or a purifying of the energy as well, right? It's almost like using dark matter and creating light out of it. Where is the thing? Jesus. But the Magician, the ability to manifest here by keeping the balance. Skill, natural talents, powers of manifestation, creativity, and resourcefulness. The Magician brings forth a powerful message of creation and potential. You are magic. You have everything you need to succeed. Manifesting energy from the cosmos, all the skills you require, they are at your fingertips. Beautiful creator, go create. Activate the magic in your veins by focusing your energy, willpower, desires, and actions. When you consciously step into your personal power and decide to shape the material world in this way, every breath in and every breath out is an opportunity to carve new beginnings and new perspectives into reality. If you are unsure of your ability to create the life you desire, trust in the latent potential that resides within you. Feeling less than inspired at this time reminds you that it's time to find your muse, find your spark. That kind of came through as well, that cardinal. Find your why. With everything you need sitting in front of you like a giant universe cauldron, what is it that you desire to bring to life? And what can you do today that will bring it one step closer to reality? The affirmation: I can manifest the life I desire through energy and action. Oh, that's interesting. We have page number 21, and we start Magician is number 1, which isn't actually the first of the tarot deck. It's the Fool. The Fool is 0, but the Magician, and then 21 would be the World, which is like skipping the whole divine process to manifest something here. Very magnetic. But there is, with that Scorpio energy and the secrets, it's kind of getting that energy of using the harder times of the past when releasing those to like alchemize the enemy, like, or enemy energy. Transmute, heal, and release it to, it's almost like to purify the energy and send it back into creation or manifestation. Using the negatives as like a positive force here. I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to pull one more from the Crystal Ball Pocket Oracle. I know I said the Magician was the last one, but for some reason I was drawn to this deck. So you can ask a question if you have one with this deck. What is the closing message for Capricorn at this time? What do they need to know? No need to worry. Often there are situations that we fret and worry about, even when they're out of our control. These situations can keep us up at night. The no need to worry card lets you know that lets you know that even if things seem dark, a resolution and an easing will come. Worry will not improve anything, and dawn is just around the corner. Worrying and stressing. I do believe, I mean, you can lose your hair and stuff from stressing too much, so if that's one thing, to like force yourself not to stress about something could help. But also heart problems, if you feel heart tensions, if you allow yourself to stress too much, it only constricts the heart more. So it's like you need to force yourself to relax and find the breath as well, right? No need to worry. Things are working out in your favor here, especially with the Magician's energy. And the Magician's energy can be very powerful. So it's almost like, what do you want to build upon? And when you're building, hopefully you're building from a desire for growth on the path ahead, right? Not necessarily from like negative emotions. We kind of want to purge the negative emotions before trying to create the road ahead. Because if you don't, you can add a lot of dark kind of twists and turns along your journey, a lot of obstacles that are unnecessary, while in moments of despair or anger, right? So try to relax that energy. Release the old so the more of the path can unfold here, right? Did get that. It was like a little bit of illumination on your path here. And it may come through a friend. And house number 3, it was unsure for the previous readings that I did so far. I think it was, yeah, Pisces and Aquarius. I was asking for feathers or scales, snakes or birds type of energy, just because the birds represent more of the spiritual realm, where snakes represent the human realm. In the lure of Quetzalcoatl. But it came out with a dog, right? So, I mean, dogs are definitely earthly creatures, and I just keep hearing all dogs go to heaven. So it's kind of like there's like this mid balance, which is kind of where you need to be with the magician's energy. To manifest with the magician's energy, the best way to manifest would to have your masculine and feminine energies equally balanced, right? So taking care of the inner self as well as the outer experience. So that is the reading I have for you at this time, Capricorn. I hope it helps. I hope it resonates with your current situation and offers some direction and guidance. If it did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. All of the decks I have used will be listed in the description box below, as well as my Instagram account and PayPal for donations. I will see you next time, and thank you for watching.